Alright, let's turn that garbage off and get Greedfall going. I also need to send the window capture to the correct thing. There we go. Alright. Hopefully everybody can hear me. If not, let me know so that I'm not talking to the air. Hello, Tari. Okay. I did grab some mods on the suggestion of my partner. Yes, Tari, you're very cute. Okay, let's check options, game controls. Probably I'll be fine. Why can't I change the difficulty? That's rude. Okay, so music volume can come down a bit. FX volume can probably come down a bit. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, brightness is good. Alright. Save and quit. Back. Ah. We'll play it on easy? Yeah, easy, so it's at least somewhat challenging.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad? Like this? Yes, yes. To the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
Ow, Tari. Yeah, I like that face. That's a nice face. Alright. Here. That's the hair from the preset. It's interesting. Cute little ponytail. Or shaved. Huh. I would like some more options, honestly. Just shaggy down. Yeah, we'll just go with that. Hmm. Yeah, this first one's will be fine. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Hair color is like a light brown. Is there a redhead? Is this the redhead? White. It's interesting, but okay, so we have blondes. I think this looks redheady. Yeah, this looks redheady. Okay, eye color. God, why do games always have shit options for green? Alright, what? Let's see, control. That's basically a rogue, it looks like. Or magic. Firearms, one-handed blades, science, lockpicking. Yeah, that sounds fun. Jesus. Okay. Attributes. I get one? Fuck. Probably that one. Uh... Fuck. Let's do lockpicking. I always regret not picking that early in the game.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lady, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We have nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Teleme and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lady. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir, truly. I must be going.
My lady, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, this camera is gonna take some getting used to.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Oh, I don't... Hold on. Is there no way to put a crosshair on this? Please? Please, can I get a crosshair? I cannot. God damn it. My kingdom for a crosshair.
wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Alright. I've been led to believe that this is very similar to a BioWare game. So...
Hey!
Oh,
Green blood!
I see.
Kurt,
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your gold.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
Yeah, I have it open. I'm trying to use a potion. What's going on? Jesus Christ. Yes, thank you. Is this bugging out on me already? Or do I have to... Oh, I have to bind it? Okay. Jesus. Okay, so it doesn't let you progress until you've actually fucking... Ah! No! Don't hit.
What a green blood. Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely come in handy.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor!
Great. Okay.
Come on, you chicken! Come and fight!
Come on, if you dare. Come on, if you dare.
Come on, you chicken! Come and fight!
Come on, if you dare.
Come on!
Seriously? Okay. Press Q to use a fury.
Come on, if you're there.
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does. And I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I am thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsillon are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Don't tell me the old school teacher is competing against me. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I've no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for a celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Okay. Checking all the corners. Seriously.
I've put this off as long as I can. I need to make my farewells to my mother. I'll go and meet up with Kurt in the city afterwards.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked.
Jesus, lady, what the hell happened to you?
It's you, my dear child. Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition. Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill.
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my daughter has left on a mission to heal her people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Oh, a hat. What a nice hat. Used felt hat. Okay. Oh, interesting. I like the map. Okay, come on.
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
Wow, lady.
Kurt. It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You were right. Maybe he is already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier located?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
What is with this standing pose? My gods. Okay.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Ptolemy and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
Phew! Ah,
But it is
excuse me.
certainly worthy of inspection.
Oh, can you not jump in this game? You cannot. Wow.
I heard the discourse of this priest on the main square. He says that the Malikor is a punishment from the Enlightened. What did we do to deserve such retribution?
Hello, milady.
Oh, nice. Haha. Oh, good. People get out of the way. Are these destructible? No.
To my help! And death to the others!
All these blue bloods, they aren't weapons.
Money. Oh, a cape and a bandit's hat and coins. What does a bandit's hat look like? That's not a bad hat. But that one is definitely the better one. What do you mean I have nothing? Did I not just get a cape? Weird. Huh. Oh, I see. It's not actually a cave. Yeah, I will wear the fancy people outfit. Nice. Okay. Okay, let's see what the new hat does. Oh, it's not as... It's a nice hat, though. I want to wear it tricorn. It's a shame it's not better. Okay, anything else that I could possibly trade for? No. Okay. Hey, Levy! Sorry, I didn't catch your message earlier. I'm thoroughly distracted by a new game. And I really do gotta set up alerts for when people redeem channel points so that I don't forget them. You, lady, talk to me.
Hello, Your Excellency. It is
No.
an honor. Have a nice day, madam. Madam, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Checking all the corners for stuff. It is going to really annoy me that you can't jump in this game. Let's see. Oh, we've got this one over here. Why can't I follow it? I can follow this one. Ah, I see. Okay. Okay. No, come back here, person.
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
Okay. Jesus. Okay, why is everyone diseased? Oh, this game is weird.
Oh, hello, Your Excellency. It is an honor.
I don't like the camera. I'm getting too used to playing games in first person, I guess. How are you doing today, Levy? The Malachor. Okay. So the Malachor is some kind of illness.
There are some days when you'd rather get drunk all day than have to suffer through this again.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Teofredi. My cousin Constantine is taking office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Guzzle just shook himself and then stuck his paws out and went at me. It was the funniest thing. Ooh.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure.
Guzzle,
A
come on,
legate
buddy.
needs to know the history and strengths of her allies. The alliance
No, he's
was
looking at me
sealed
like
by
I'm
several
sus.
nations of the Bridge around 200 years ago. The greatest of our cities, Al-Sad, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors. But our ancestors quickly realized that the union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration. Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further in each and every domain.
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the Bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemy.
I feel like I've heard his voice
The
before.
Bridge Alliance has been on Teofredi for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our newest city, around 15 years ago now. Alas, I haven't been able to go there myself. I can only tell you what others have reported to me. It is a luxurious island. An enormous dead volcano thrones in its center. The vegetation is extremely varied, and the fauna wondrous. We discovered animals that we had never ever seen before. Some are bigger than houses. But they're not the only occupants of the island. A savage and crude people also live there, who speak an incomprehensible language.
for fuck's sake, dude.
But you shall discover all of this for yourself soon enough.
And what of your war with Thélème?
It has been dragging on. In fact, it has been dragging on for years. It is madness. If those bigots hadn't gotten it in their heads to convert the entire continent, we wouldn't be in this situation. But that's the way of the world. We shall not waver, whether here or on Tiafredi.
Have you been fighting battles there as well?
From what I've been told, Thélème has wisely and tastefully built their colony far from our city. Direct conflicts are, in fact, quite rare. But one day they will inevitably take place.
Thanks.
I need to be
Bye.
going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
Chained. Jesus, you can't just use a rope like normal people? Okay. Rude.
Have a nice day, madam.
Side quests. Okay.
Madam, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
God, everyone's just absolutely miserable. Okay, interesting. Out of the way, buddy.
You'll find all you need in our selection. Whatever you need.
Yeah, this moaning is, not doing it for me, folks. Okay, what's up here? Anything interesting? Nope. Can I do anything with this? Nope.
The drinks is immortal. If you had any idea who I am. Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
Do you hear that?
Yes, that's Constantine's voice. It's coming from the upper floor. Sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
I'm getting
What a waste.
Elizabeth Swann
I'd
vibes
rather
from my
sneak around
character,
than
and this
give half a coin
is
to these seedy fellows.
quite nice. Okay, so clearly I need to go in there. Okay, let's save.
It's not possible just now.
Huh, okay. The player is in stealth mode near enemies, a detection indicator. Suspicious.
Don't be an idiot. It's obvious that he's a noble, a rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some coin. With all those posters we posted, someone with deep pockets will show up sooner or later to liberate the rooster.
To my help! And death to the others!
All these dudes, they are worth tuppence.
Okay. Hopefully that doesn't totally fuck me. Nice. Anything else worth taking in here? Survey says no. Okay.
It's not possible just now.
God, the controls are so weirdly loose. Another key to the cell. Yes, this is all well and good.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern? Treaties to sign? Riches to expedite and a demanding father to impress.
Constantine, it's me.
Hello, Coswell. Hi, buddy.
My lucky star. Always
Hi,
there to pull
buddy.
me out of my
A
fights.
good
I
boy.
do what I can. We are departing soon.
A good boy.
Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know
Coswell.
what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that.
Good boy.
He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure. If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, fair cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
There's no one left to pay, Your Highness. The brave Kurt and your cousin have already settled the books.
Really now? What a shame. I would have loved to have seen.
Okay.
Nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
Cool. Hello again, Tari. Yes. You're cute. Can we not go out this way? That would be so nice. Ah, good. There we go. Okay. So that was that way. And now we go back around. Onwards. Well, I guess we go this way since I came from the other direction. Okay, so down here is the port quarter. Okay, we'll come back to that. We have many other things to do before we go down there. Kitty. It's not useful, cat. Oh, I can just pick coins up off the table, even though people clearly are having. Jesus Christ. Okay, a merchant.
Can I pour you anything? It's you. I didn't recognize you, my scruffy young pup. You put this place to shambles last night.
Of course you did.
I am quite sorry about that. I'm afraid I let the festive spirit get the better of me.
Better of you? You broke everything. If you think for a second that I'm...
Come
Your
on now.
tavern doesn't look very
Don't
broken,
worry about
dude.
Such trivialities. I'm certain we can make amends.
Also, what the f...
Now, what can I do?
my character has an
The
ass
contents of
out
this
the
pouch
wazoo.
would be worth your forgiveness. What do you say?
Forgiven and even forgotten, your lordship. Whatever can I do for you?
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. We've not seen many new customers, but of late things are looking better. The Malicor and the neighbouring wars have dampened commerce. The epidemic still
Sorry.
rages, but the possibility of finding a cure on that island has given people something to hope for. Now that we have a city there, quite a few seafarers come by to spend their wages.
Has the Malicor really put a damper on your business?
More than a damper. They were soaked. When the sickness began to spread, a wave of panic followed in its wake. People stopped going out of their homes. They were afraid. I was close to closing shop, I tell you. And then, thankfully, the alchemists of the bridge said that you couldn't just catch it like that. People were still distrustful, as is their nature, but they are leaving
Okay,
home
so
again.
how
It's a
do you
start.
catch it?
I also lost quite a few regular customers. Dead or too scared to venture back. Oh, but that's nothing new to you. The city would have sunk in the water if not for trade with the new isle.
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories about Tir Freddy.
Right. Even stories that my heaviest drinkers would have trouble believing. They say that man-trees live there. Dragons and gigantic creatures. Treasure abounds under every rock. And the source of eternal life is
Ah,
somewhere
okay.
there. Last night, some Nauts even told me they brought back one of those giant beasts into the port. Ah, but you know the kind. If you ask my opinion, the drink was fueling their imaginations.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Oh, I can open this door. Excellent. Let's raid the kitchens, if I can. Oh, I cannot. Well, I can pick a lock, so maybe I can. Yeah! Nice.
Locked.
Hmm. Okay. If it ain't nailed down, we're taking it with us. Oh, nice. Not a door. Okay. Side A complete. Anything on side B? Oh, we do! Hey! Ah, I see.
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
Oh, hello, Your Excellency. It is an honor.
You have a nice hat. I want your hat. What is this, an opium den? It has to be, right? Looks like a fucking whorehouse room. Oh, neat. What's this? A workbench. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Okay, that's neat. Well, let's go over this way. Oh, these are those posters they were talking about. Whoops. Okay, and down here. Come out onto the port quarter again. Got it. Nope, back up this way, boys.
The merchant is there. To my help! And to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Fun. It reminds me a lot of that first, well, not the first Dragon Age, but like Dragon Age 2, where you're just getting randomly accosted by everybody under the sun in back alleys.
Good day, my lady. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, madam. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, madam. I'm just an agent, and I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain. It's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You were demanding a second payment, but refused to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
Let's try a
I'm
bribe.
certain we can come to an unofficial arrangement. You are clearly the apprentice of a demanding master who expects you to follow orders without raising a brow. Life in your shoes can't be easy. Perhaps we could help you take the weight off your feet.
And what would I have to do in exchange? If I give you the merchandise, my master will still demand the price you're supposed to pay me.
Not if you were robbed. By pure chance. I mean, it could happen to anyone. What if the guards leave a little extra bonus in your pocket as you look away? And while you're making yourself busy elsewhere, some of my men break in and collect their merchandise. You'll just have to make a devastated, oh, the dastardly boldness of a face in front of your master, and we're done.
And the bonus will be how much?
Well, you won't be retiring with it.
Oh. All right. Done. I'm with you. As soon as I've received my bonus, my eyes will grow weary-like.
Not just yet. You'll get your bonus afterwards. The guard has already been taken once by your promises.
Well, you can't hold it against me for trying. Very well. Call for your men to come.
You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The
Fun.
quartermaster must be expecting us.
Alright. I still need to find this guy. Where are you? Aha! Yes, I think I have rather found you.
Present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still. This little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malicor. Alas.
Oh yeah, dead rats hanging up really makes me have confidence in your potion, dude.
I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malicor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malicor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malicor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one.
Yeah, you mean your plant in the
One
audience?
for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Yeah, hi, asshole.
Finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now. I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Ooh.
To my help! And death to the others!
Woohoo! A level. Yay! Alright, what we got? Interesting. Cool. Next point is at level 4. Jesus, okay. Okay, no. Alright. Are we... yeah. Okay, found him. And now we unmask him. Hey, asshole.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I am gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him, before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Not this room? Okay. This room. Hello!
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that's found you. Have you seen the mob that's gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he's the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set up a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you are hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, my lady?
Yeah, I'll be nice.
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
Okay. Let's try the diplomacy option. We'll save first, though.
Please listen, I beg you.
If you want him to reimburse you, get in the back of the line like everyone else.
Believe me, I understand why you are angry.
Me? It's not money I want. That charlatan tried to poison us. I couldn't give a flying pile of dung for your pretty words. We're gonna hang him high. And you too, if you're an accomplice.
How absurd! I'm the one who put an end to his operation.
Well, in that case, help us catch him so he can be punished like he deserves.
He's trapped. He'll have to come out someday, you'll see.
And so you plan on waiting here? I do not advise that. All of you drank one of those potions, am I right?
You're right, we did. Tasted of death. I did nothing for me ulcer.
As for me, I only drank a few drops. And my tooth is aching more than ever.
Alas, you need only drink a mere drop for it to provoke paralysis. terrible side effect. The symptoms appear sooner or later. No one is spared from them.
What? Are we doomed then?
Everyone is. Except, of course, those going to see a doctor
Ah.
to receive the antidote.
What are we gonna do? The doctor costs a fortune. We're all gonna end up like statues.
Listen to me, everyone. I know a good doctor that will help us. Come on, follow me.
That charlatan will just have to wait to get what's coming to him.
Amazing.
He's now far from danger, at least.
Go and tell him the good news.
That was... Wow. Intuition is just lying. Okay.
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
Yep.
I persuaded the mob to disperse calmly and without a fight. The way is free.
Very well. What power of persuasion? They didn't seem of a mind to hear reason from me.
You were free. Climb into your carriage and leave Serene immediately. Let me deal with Dr. Sahin.
I owe you my life, my lady. I will be eternally in your debt.
Yeah, that could be
Remind you
useful.
to never step foot here again.
I have no desire to return anyway. Farewell.
Okay. So that's... Oh, I see. Yeah, we'll just go back. That's interesting that it lets you skip.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say that I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated.
Cover the
He
escape, I
managed
think.
to slip through our fingers.
Once again. That man is part eel.
We followed his trail to the Coin Guard Tavern, but he had already escaped. All the same, you have nothing to fear. He will never step foot in Serene again.
We'll eventually catch up with him and deliver the punishment that his crimes deserve. Governor Burhan will be happy to learn that such an amiable legate will soon cross the shores of Tir Fredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest gift for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye,
Nice.
Lady de Sade.
Money is useful. Okie dokie. So. Still have... Yeah, the port down there. Ah, okay. So the Coin Guard barracks. Hello, person.
Lady de Sade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes, we were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tir Fredi as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise
What?
contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Atari's so cute, y'all. Huh. Okay. Oh, the tavern again. Okay. Okay. Is this a wall I can climb up? It is. Cool. So this is the way I originally came up to the tavern, I think. Yeah. Okay.
Boots worn through. Is your hat out of style? Does your vest belong to last year's fashion?
Amazing. Yes.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Ooh, wow. Okay, interesting. A tricorn! A lovely hat. Ah, the explorer's hat. Okay, that one looks kind of stupid, though. Fashionable hat. Let's see. Oh, those look really stupid. Doublets. Navigators and boots. Those look nice. I like a nice pair of boots. They are better. Okay. Interesting. A cape! Yeah, we're gonna buy a cape. Stuff. Quest items. Okay, interesting. So, what can I sell? I can sell you this. Oh, I can sell you this. this. And this. Yeah, the traveling suit's fucking ugly. Huh. I like the way this one looks. It gives me a good loot chance. Okay, these leather capes, however, can go. Huh. Yeah, okay, none of those are any good.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Oh yeah, that cape looks nice. Ah, okay. I see. Okay, that's the big fire. Okay, and there has to be a way around the back of that. Okay, check the map. Come on, you goobers. Okay.
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my
Why the
cousin
hell
Constantine and I
do you
are
look like the
departing for
Colonel from
Tir Fradee on
KFC,
the hour.
dude?
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you.
and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before.
Okay, Tari, yes, you can sit on
Very
my
well.
lap for a bit.
A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a
Girl.
tremendous
You're a good girl.
if you would arrest
Such a good girl.
and
Please
deliver
don't
them to
rub
our
on the
guards.
microphone, you silly thing.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that, but I'm sure that my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
Oh,
see.
sorry.
You were hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do. Could you tell me anything about Thélème?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know,
Yes,
our
that's for
glorious
cutie.
nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet, and give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Thélème are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
Okay.
What is your point of view on the relations between our two nations?
As ambassador of Thélème, I can only rejoice at the mention of our commercial treaties. We appreciate as well the welcome that your uncle gave to our missionaries. Thanks to your support, more and more believers wander your lands. The congregation is our most precious ally.
Yeah.
To be perfectly
Goodness.
honest, we have only two complaints: that heresy is tolerated, and that your treaties with the Bridge Alliance are maintained.
Sucks to be
How is
you.
Thélème faring on Tirfredi?
We built a marvelous city, San Matthias, on the western coast of the island. Did you know that certain historians believe that it might well have been the final resting place of our prophet? Our missionaries there are a multitude. Not a day passes without new islanders joining our sacred faith. Of course, there are certain pockets of resistance. There is talk of a demonic cult, disgusting creatures. But I am confident that the Ordo Luminous will be able to put an end to these horrors. And we have tremendous hopes that the entire native population will join our ranks.
That sounds less than stellar.
How goes the conflict with the Bridge Alliance?
Your territory is, alas, the only one that has been spared from the ravages of war on the continent. We fight on every front. Without great success, one must say. But what other choice do we have? These so-called savants not only refuse
Puzzle,
the
what are
light,
you doing back
but
there?
are determined in their fight against it.
And on Tier Freddy?
To my knowledge, no one has yet seen any serious fighting. The bridge have succeeded in provoking the natives there, and have their hands full keeping them at bay. Which leaves us greater latitude to settle peacefully and pursue our mission of conversion.
Yes, you're being a weirdo.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, Desade.
Okay. So, no. I have side quests to do. Why does it not... Okay. There we go. Although, actually, let's check the rest of the space back here.
Have a nice day, madam.
To my house, and death to the others!
You're such a weirdo, Kaz. Oh, nice. Hey, Northern! Nice to see you in chat. What are we up to tonight? Ah, this cat is so weird. Okay, so why can I not climb anything? That's... I was pretty sure that's the bookshop that the letter mentioned. Maybe it's this. This has stuff in it. Whoa! Okay. That was a tidy sum. Alright, and now I'm back up here. I just got done playing Siege with the guys. It was pretty fun, especially because I got to blow up multiple walls. What is Siege? Pirate chat. Okay. Up, Kit Kat. Be right back. Pirate Hat is a good pick. It matches nicely with the theme of this game. We should save too. Alright. Where am I going? Down. Oh, Rainbow Six. Okay. That makes sense. Any doors that I can open over here? There is a door. Aha. Cool. Who dis? Fontaine Family Home. Interesting. You must be part of a quest. Because they wanted to make it cool, it's called Siege X now. That... Jesus. Amazing. Okay. That wasn't a bad crate. Back in front of the embassy. And we'll go down this road. Alright. Straight down still. Oh yeah, this is the merchant that I harassed. Okay, from here... Go around this way. Yeah. I know. Smuggler first, and then I can go look at crates. Except for maybe this one. Buggeration. Alright.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd be best to refuse.
Yes, Tar Kitty. Come on.
And you are?
I'm Desardet, the prince's
Good
niece.
girl.
All is in
Yeah,
order.
a
I'll
good
soon be
girl.
embarking on your boat.
It's a ship.
Good girl, Tari.
Not a
Yeah.
boat.
A good girl.
Apologies.
Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir-Fredi. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
Oh, I didn't
We
want to
should be able
leave
to
yet.
Sail with the tide, as agreed upon. We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he
What?
an important member of the crew?
we don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something
What are
bad
these
has
little
happened.
lock boxes they wear on their
Could you report
bandoliers?
to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Okay.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of
You're
the
a
ordinary
silly
till
kitty.
This morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
Nothing to bother yourself about. I'm just curious.
You wouldn't, by the sheerest of coincidences, be on the trail of a couple of heretics, Your Excellency. The same a couple of the ambassadors of Teleme's men have been looking for nigh on 2 days.
And so you know about that?
Of course. The Cardinal's henchmen are hard to miss, even in a crowd. And they were making quite a fuss, hoping we would cave in and help them in their hunt. Feel free to carry out your own investigation, but you'll end up with the same answers. The port brigs, just like the warehouses, are property of the Nords. No one else may enter.
Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oceans. Our ships can sail where no others dare.
Thanks to your magic, so I've heard. How do you become a Nord?
Our magic, yes, that only the Nords master. As for your question, any child born on one of our ships is seaborn. He is a Nord from birth. Others are sea-gifted, joining the Nords for different reasons, often from a young age. It's how the guild is made and maintains its numbers.
Interesting.
Could you tell me anything about our destination? The island of Teofredi?
It is a magnificent place. Wild. Spared from your wars and your mines, for now. The natives have a relationship with their land and consider it sacred. They're a very friendly people, welcoming, that will appear to you strangely familiar. I've also heard that there are a great many exotic creatures, some enormous. But I wouldn't know what else to tell you. I've never strayed far from the ports.
What do you think of our port?
Are you referring to this one? It is the biggest high seas port on the continent. Thanks to your prince, even though it remains part of your city, it holds a particular status for us Nords. Certain zones are owned completely by us, and maritime law holds office.
Interesting.
It's a good port. Were it not for the Malachor, it would be a pleasant place to dock.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel...
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates, after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tirfredi. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Cat. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must
Oh
be
yeah, talk about this in front of the guy who just told you that you can't do it.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a Captain Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Okay. So it's off to the right. Alrighty. Costume of the faction.
Captain, milady, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
You're going to have to wait. We need to find a way to clear the access to the warehouse.
Okay, do I have... No, I don't have anything that's a faction costume. So, I need to find a way in. Okay, so...
Do you have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
If you wore a Nort uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in, unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients. But it's doable.
Prepare a drink laced with sleeping pills. What's in here? Whoops, okay.
To my help!
Shit, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Why is it so goddamn blurry?
Halt! The warehouse is off limits. Move along.
Still don't understand what you're supposed to be doing in this game. Yeah, you know, this game is interesting. The main quest says go to this island because my cousin Dearest is becoming the governor, and I'm some kind of diplomat.
Did you hear the bell?
The bell? Of the port authorities?
Of course. We are not in Teleme, you know. You better get going. The Harbour Master is ringing it. All the Nauts must rendezvous at the Port Authority immediately. Must be something serious.
Damn, I didn't hear either. We're done for. Come on, we need to move fast.
Amazing.
Be off with you. I'll watch over the warehouse in your absence.
The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
I think this is like a punishment for save scumming? Yeah. What in the hells is this all about? Oh, I see. It's a way into the warehouse? What's up here? Okay.
Well now, can we get going?
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move at all.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
Okay. So I need to tamper with the ship's log in the harbor master's office.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
To my help.
Oh, what the hell?
To the others.
Well,
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
no, you know what? I don't like that. So, how do I fix that? Actually, you know what? That's not what I wanted to do either. Let's go back. Oh, jeez. I don't want to lose 20 minutes. Fine.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities.
Nope. Okay. Okay, seriously, this blur as a punishment for save scumming is really mean. I am not a fan of it. Where is the goddamn... Okay, we have a crafting table. And a merchant. So it's... Yeah, I can go like this. Sounds like a skill issue. Yes, I am definitely having a skill issue, Northern. I have also never played this game before, so, you know. Okay, that's the tavern. No, so I need to go over this way. Okay, you. Yes, you. Yes, yes, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Sell me a costume. Which you... Ah, I see. Yes, we will buy this. Merchant's Cape. So they're the same except... Oh, the other one kills my lockpicking. Yeah, we're not gonna get that one.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Alright, so I am now wearing a costume. Let's try this again. I am going the right way, right? Yeah. Alright, save. Let's try this one more time.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
Alright, look, see? I'm one of you guys. Hello. No, that was not the door I wanted. Is this not the correct? Oh no, that's right, there's a door back here. Sneaky, sneaky. Goodness. You really gotta get through everything out here. I mean, makes sense.
Here is the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
Tempered. I don't suppose I could go out the window? No, of course not. Don't mind me. On official business. Top of the morning to everybody. Okay, good. What's over there? Oh, the prison, right. Alright, save. We'll try this again.
I've seen a...
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question?
Yeah.
If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no naught. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing to Leme. They are trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of myself.
Yeah, lady,
as
you are a little
I'll
bit
never
stupid.
betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me. But you might
Why does everybody has face
If
tats?
the Nauts get their hands
It's
on them,
like
they'll
part of the
find themselves
faction,
in this
I
same
think.
cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right?
Okay, yeah, how do I... Ah, there it is.
Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
It's blocked.
So, thank you all kindly for not raising an alarm on me. Don't mind if I do. Okay. You two need to not get in my way so much. Okay, so... Ugh, this fog is absolutely asinine. Jesus. Okay. This is the warehouse behind the thing, I thought. But I guess not. Okay. Raided a warehouse for no reason. Ah, I see. It's the other one again. Why is their hideout the same warehouse that I had to put? I just realized that Tari is in the frame. She was, yes. She's now up on the cat tree. Doing scratchy scratchies.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're your replacements. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties.
Wow, you two are fucking idiots. Alright, what else have we got in here to steal? Take everything that isn't nailed down. Where's the crazy one? Good question. Bothering my partner, I think. He likes doing that.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you? The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison. But reveal to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition, then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Thélème so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Alright, survey says...
Tell me more about
that
your
I
research. What about
don't
it is
want
so
to help the
horrifying
Inquisition.
that it will provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias. The one who returned to Thélème after traveling with his master.
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of.
Hello,
The
Cuzzle.
Eden
I
of
see you
Saint
over there.
Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias
What was
to
that
stay there.
jerk in the
It
camera?
was written in black and white. And there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
It's fair.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could. Forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
Yeah.
It doesn't sit well with me to send you to the flames. I freed your smuggler and he'll certainly be in touch. He or another member of his band. Be careful and safe travels.
Oh, thank you, my lady.
Ban them! He turned me into a newt.
Protect you.
Thank you for having heard us and helped. You are truly full of kindness.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me.
Aha. That's what that goes
It would
for.
seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Yeah, we can go directly back. Nobody expects the Inquisition! Yeah. Yeah. Not gonna help them if I can help it.
Lady de Sardet, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Oh, well. It's deeply unfortunate, but your heretics appear to have
me to inform you that
run
the
off.
heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
I must
Excellent.
be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sardet.
Yeah, no, I don't want your religious bullshit anywhere near me, dude. Alright. So... leveled up. Interesting. Firearms destroys more armor. Yeah, that seems useful. I still don't have extra points there. So, I need that one, not novice. Ah, yes. Coin guard. Wait a minute. Let's put my normal clothing back on. Okay, hold on. 72.50. Yeah, okay, so that's the best one right now. Okay, so there's that. Hit. Nope. Cape is fine. The gloves. 25, 24. Okay, those are the best ones I've got right now. Boots. Yeah. Alright. I fucking clank when I walk now. This is funny. Right, hello, friend.
So you're back. Right then. What about our business?
We can guarantee that your merchandise will leave with us.
Thank you, Your Excellency. And bravo, Kurt. The commander will be most pleased.
Kurt did absolutely
The cargo
nothing
shall
for
make the
this.
voyage. But who will be
be at its reception once it's arrived?
That shall be your next mission. Once you've reached New Serene, go and find the quartermaster.
Of course.
He will give you new instructions. Until then...
Yeah, there's
I wish
nothing
you a safe
sketch
and
about
pleasant
this
voyage,
at
Your
all.
Excellency. Kurt, good luck.
Alright, almost done with quests. Follow this quest. And the novice. Okay, so I go to the right, down, and then it's on the right. To the right. What's life without a little sketch? Indeed. Oh, hey, Penarax. Yeah, so I don't know if you've seen it before, because it's been a while since I've been able to wear hats, but if you have enough channel points, and you can use the command !hats, and it will tell you the hats that I own. And if you have enough channel points, you can make me wear a hat, or change my hat. It used to be that I would stack them up on top of each other, but turns out that gives me a headache when I'm wearing my headset. So, in the interests of not dealing with a headache, you now replace hats instead of stacking them. Ah, I see.
Good day. Someone told me that you were a friend of Jonas, the young cabin boy who was gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't
Yes,
the
Northern.
faintest idea.
Everybody knows that you're nutso.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around.
And we
here or
appreciate
there.
it.
You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Cuzzle, what are you staring at?
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
Kitty is sitting on my lap. Or she can keep an eye on other Kitty who is off screen.
Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing.
Will we ever get a return of the cat cam? Yes, once I have a good sense of where the cats actually like to sit in this room. It's not consistent the way that it was at the old place, especially because the window that's here faces the street, so at night I close it so that anyone walking by doesn't get an eyeful of the fact that I have equipment right here next to the window.
I need to be going.
It's possible that I'll have it up and, like, maybe point it at the rest of the room at some point. I don't know yet. Looty crates, looty crates. Give me all the looty crates.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand? Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Yeah, for just a
Do you
second.
know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
There we go. Some tarry for him.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down.
Yeah.
You think my story is nothing but mess too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Thank you, Lauro. I need to be going.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't
Yeah.
right here. I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Alright, Tavern Keep. Let's try this again.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table.
I am looking for a Nort. A young cabin boy who has been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Nort, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping. In my establishment. You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water. Anything
yeah.
else?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Alright. So that's... Oh, it's this guy?
Who are you?
Or are we just talking to
I
a
don't
regular?
recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No, have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I'm here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have
Now
thought
we're
they were
talking.
kidnapping him if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, my lady, you're in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Ah, that's why that house is
He has
accessible.
a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Theleme embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Yeah, that is a good question, dude. Oh, thank you, Tari, for moving off my lap so that I can actually feel my leg again. Yes, it's a big bonfire. Ugh.
Might I help you, my lady?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Okay, thank you. God, you look
I
like
know
an
you.
absolute
I've seen
bitch.
you at court. You are Lady de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We are looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
It's your son.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
Well, yeah.
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it is their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
Sure, lady. Sure, lady.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies.
Oh,
this
wow.
horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
It sounds a
Where
bit
might I find
blood
your son
libel-y.
now? I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
Pact. It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
I don't know. The vibe ain't checking out. All the way back to the docks we go.
Madam, are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
No,
we should be able to
idiot
set sail with the
cousin.
tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nauts, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Naut. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Okay.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Naut?
How I would like my father to be implicated in this sordid business. Our old teacher must surely know what's going on here. Let's go talk to him.
Your Highness, I'm happy to see you.
What is wrong with your skin, dude?
Both your father and me.
Come now, Sir de Corsilion. My father may have been angry, outraged, or disappointed, but he's never worried about me. I am sad to have caused you any worry, though. Would you believe that I was rotting away in a sinister jail, guarded by thugs ready to kill me? Though still seeing double from last night's drink, I was preparing an ingenious escape plan when... ta-da! My fair cousin jumped up out of nowhere and saved me. I'm quite the fairy tale damsel in distress.
You might have refrained from the company of bandits the night before such an important departure.
Take away the risk and halve the pleasure.
Honestly, cousin, the more you open your mouth, the less I'm certain that you should be a governor of anything.
I fear that some of my teachings have been misunderstood. But you wanted to ask me something, de Sade?
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son.
Kill him and take his place? I hope so. I hope that that's something we can do. Or he conveniently dies on the journey or something.
Who was a cabin
Because he's a blithering idiot.
No longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nauts. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange.
You can have an
From
accident.
Time to time,
Yes,
the
exactly.
congregation has passed such accord, and certain
Maybe he
noble
can
families had to give their
fall
children
out the window of a really tall building in a city that vaguely resembles
Signed
Moscow.
Between my uncle and the Nauts.
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nauts as quickly as possible. Making a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffin.
He can...
I will do my best.
A father selling his own
by
son
shooting
for a
himself in
few
the back of the
gold
head
rights.
35 times.
For ugly,
Always a
that
possibility,
is
yes.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Oh, for crying out loud. Can you people please be a little bit closer to the docks? That'd be great. Sorry. No playing with the feather. Oh, Jesus. Well, Kaz had some fun with the... Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna have to do something about this later. Yeah, Tari's very interested in this feather, so I'm gonna pause momentarily so that I can put this away before a cat tries to eat my feathers that are kind of irreplaceable at this point. A new kitty picture? Ooh, yes, do share the new kitty picture. We love kitties in my Discord.
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiries yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
It's Pixel in her scratching box. Ooh, I will check once I am done playing the game and off stream.
Come on now, stop lying. Jonas was taken away by force, against his will, by armed men.
That is not true. Completely false.
Enough. With every word, you are a step closer to a prison cell.
Prison?
Goodness.
But what would be the charges?
For kidnapping. Whether Jonas is your son or not, he's a Naut that you kidnapped and locked up. In the eyes of the prince, you have committed a crime that puts the interests of the congregation at great risk.
I beg of you, Your Excellency. Have mercy on a poor mother who is looking only to recover her child. We didn't kidnap our own son. And if you need to speak with him to be convinced, please do. He's in our warehouse, near the Coin Guard Plaza, next to the canal. I am certain that once you have heard his account,
You will see the tragedy in our predicament and help us.
I regret having had to threaten that woman.
You didn't have a choice. She was lying, and we need to find that boy. Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
A handful of underlings don't scare us away. Right, cousin?
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Lady de Sade, what are you doing here?
I have come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Naughts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine? You've taken your son against his will and have locked him up like merchandise in a warehouse. Is that what you call being a good father?
As if you would know what it is like to be a parent. You are far too young to understand the way we feel.
I looked into the contract that binds you to the Naughts. It was indeed you who ceded your son to them in exchange for help with your business with the bridge.
It is so. But that sort of contract is ignoble. I never would have signed it if I had known.
You should have thought of that before. Breaking the contract could have regrettable consequences for the congregation.
The prince will know how to negotiate with the Naughts. If they take my son back, my wife will die of sadness.
Sounds like a you problem, buddy.
All the more terrible if she learned of your role in this story. Don't you think?
You wouldn't dare tell her. I beg you.
You are not leaving me with a choice.
Very well. Take
Oh, good. That makes up for the -1 I got before.
Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
And good fucking riddance. Although, hold on. Let's go back up into the warehouse so that I can check it for loot. Please have loot. Delicious, delicious loot. Loot. No loot. Loot. No loot. Oh, that's mean. Why you give me a warehouse with no loot? Okay. But I did. Or do I have to talk to, is Jonas down here too? Ah, I see, yes.
So it's here that our man keeps his son. Abusive fathers.
name is Desardet. I'm legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes, even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seems so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that.
Just a smidgy.
My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to your ship. I will see you there.
Okie dokie. So, that's handled. Oh, I see. I could literally break the wall open and break him out. Fascinating. Ah. Whee! Alright. I think that covers all of our quests, so should just be getting on the boat now. And then I think we'll call it a night. Are we interested in seeing more of this? Is this game interesting to people? Or do we want to go back to our regularly scheduled Morrowind on Saturdays?
Madam, are you ready? Can we weigh anchor? We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon.
I'd be curious about more of this. Okay. Yeah, so we'll keep doing this for a bit, or until everyone gets bored.
It's a rather sad affair. And
This game is too new and I still barely understand what you're supposed to be doing. I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing. My partner picked up this game and talked about it in a way that indicated it would be a game I would like to play.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind,
Maybe we'll trade off, because we do need to finish Morrowind at some point, and we have a lot of stuff still to do. Maybe I'll add another stream night, and we'll do, I don't know, this on one day and Morrowind on another, and Wednesdays will still be work in progress Wednesdays, at least until that mod gets finished.
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect. Follow me. I'm so eager to discover Tyr Freddy. My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures, as big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Naughts even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Naughts are strange, but they're not idiots.
It's a pretty ship.
The beast is awoken!
Those conniving, piss-distilling, bridge-building liars.
Our first boss battle.
To be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need ropes! We must contain it! Help!
Come now, let's lend them a hand.
It's gonna eat him? Please eat him. Also, what in the nine hells is this thing?
Watch out! Take a step back, sir!
I somehow doubt we're gonna be sailing anytime soon.
Kurt! Captain! Keep my cousin safe!
Oh, for fuck's sake. Get... Rude thing. Oh, damn it. I wasn't paying attention. Whoopsies. It's a 7/7 for 4 green red that can attack the turn it hits play, but it still has trample. Oh, it definitely has trample. It definitely has trample.
I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures, as big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nords even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The
Oh,
Nords
that
are
seems
smart
useful.
people, they're not idiots.
Alright, and... Oh, yes. Alright, try this again. Ow. Ow! Motherfucker! You look like you're in pain, so I'm sorry.
Greenblood, how do you fare?
Fine, fine. It is dead.
No, I'm not fine. I'm nearly dead myself.
Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I have the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Oh, I see. That's not the boat that we were supposed to be on. It's like, if that was our boat, we're not sailing for a while.
Madam, gentlemen.
Fucking nobles.
Your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He has a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
Yeah, that's a mood.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
Stations, lads! Wear and cut and ready her to wear. Lively now, lively! Catch me a win!
Nice. Alright, and this will be where we leave it for the night. Because it is almost 2 in the morning for me. So. Unless anyone has recommendations, I will find someone for us to raid. Yeah, we've got some Baldur's Gate 3, so I think we'll go get them. Stick around. So yeah, that was all the intro space. Now we get to the actual game.
What a charming welcoming committee. Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so... indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you are quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
I am truly sorry. These doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Don't trouble the Nords. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that would be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
Oh, not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are!
To your health!
Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed. Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our escort!
No need. Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my...
Oh, Jesus, yeah, he's terrifying.
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope that there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might need.
This request doesn't seem to please you.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service, for a while.
Alright. Save. And let's go find let's go see what this person has to do in Baldur's Gate. That's the one I wanted. I will catch you all on Wednesday for more Starfield modding.